This episode of Cydia Help is brought to you by Jack Threads. What's up guys? In this video I'm going to be showing you my top 5 Cydia tweaks for the iPad. So I've got my top 5 Cydia tweaks. I'm going to be going in order from least favorite to favorite at the end. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. The first tweak I'm going to show you is called full screen for iPad. And I think it costs about $2 in the Cydia store. So unfortunately it is paid, but I think it's definitely worth it if you want a better browsing experience on Safari. So basically the name explains itself. It is a full screen browser, or it adds full screen browsing to Safari. All you have to do is take one finger and double tap on any web page, and as you see, it is now full screen. The top bar up here with all the tabs and everything is gone. So you can just have a better browsing experience. Now also what it does, let me go ahead and double tap again. That takes you back to the top bar up here. You can actually use two fingers, swipe left and right, and scroll through the tabs. I've got 3 tabs open here. I'm in the middle tab. I'm going to go left. Okay. Go right. Go right. Sometimes it doesn't pick it up. You have to do it right. But yeah, as you see, I've scrolled through the tabs now. I'll go back, and you can also do this when it's in full screen mode. So it just adds for a little bit of a better browsing experience and kind of makes it a little bit faster for tab switching. Sometimes you see right there it's not working 100% right, but it does pick it up if you do it like once or twice. There we go. It takes a second sometimes, but it just makes for a little bit easier tab switching and a better browsing experience for the full screen browser, so you can take advantage of the whole iPad's screen. The next tweak I'm going to show you guys is pretty amazing, and I don't really know how to pronounce it. I think it's Kusar or something like that, but I'll put it in the video as well as in the description below. So basically what this does is let you have multiple windows opened up on your iPad. Here's an example. So I just opened Twitter. Normally it would look like this, but it doesn't. It looks like this. So basically what this allows you to do, you drag this little bottom bar down here, and you can have multiple windows open up at once. See, I've got my window open up right here in the back. The home screen is like dimmed. You just tap the home button. This will hide. Then I go ahead and open up Facebook, and then this is still back here. There's Twitter where I opened it. So I've got 2 windows open up right there. Now these are kind of small. I can't really read them. If I wanted to make Twitter big, there's actually a little arrow right here. I just tap on that and I drag it to be as big as I want to. So this is actually really cool for iPhone apps for the iPad. Like if you have the apps that don't fit the iPad screen, instead of making them 2 times in size, you can just keep it up right here and still have like Twitter or something else like that open over here on the side. So it kind of makes for a better multitasking experience. So I could be doing something here, like I could do something on Facebook, like if I wanted to copy some text and then go over here and hit the tweet button and tweet it out. I can kind of multitask better and have multiple windows open at the same time, and I can resize them, and if I want to just quickly look at my Twitter feed while I'm browsing Facebook or do whatever. You can pretty much open up any app with this and have it like all running together at the same time, and it's actually really smooth. It doesn't lag up your iPad any. It seems to work great for me, and it's a pretty cool little tweak. One of the downfalls in my opinion to this tweak is when you open up an app, it's going to open up as a smaller window, so you do have to tap the full screen button. Not too big of a hassle, but if you want to just quickly open it up and have the regular viewing experience that you're used to, you just have to tap an extra button. And another downfall is that it's actually $9.99, so it's basically $10 in the Cydia store, but this can be very useful, and I'm sure you guys will love this. So the next tweak I'm going to show you guys is called Spring to Mize 2. The 2 stands for being supported on iOS 5.0 or higher. If you're on a lower firmware, you just use the original Spring to Mize. So basically what this does is combines a lot of Cydia tweaks all in one. It costs $3, but with it combining all those tweaks, it's definitely worth it. You can pretty much customize everything on your iPad as far as icons and layouts and stuff like that. So I'll go ahead and show you some of this. Right here's the dock. I'll go ahead and turn on the icons in dock to 10, and then I'll go ahead and turn that on. It says use custom number. You got to turn the option on, and then enable cover flow effect, which is like, you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, so I'll go ahead and do that. I'll change up the icons a little bit. Let's do the portrait, we'll do 8, and then for landscape we'll also do 8, and then we'll turn on 5 rows. I might not turn on 5 rows. I'll turn on use custom numbers just like I did before, so it actually uses that. Now you can change animations, capabilities, the dock, the lock screen, icons, folders, app switcher, time machine, status bar, pages, theming, notification center, and more. There's literally tons of things you can customize with this. Now to activate all the settings, you just hit more and then respring, and then it should respring, and we should have everything that we changed these settings to. So let's go ahead and slide to unlock. And as you see, look at all those icons on one page. This is just an amazing tweak, and like I said, it combines so much stuff into one. Now as you see, my icons are like, they're kind of like crooked, so that's the cover flow effect that I was telling you about before. Now I'll go ahead and drag some more icons into there just to give you an example of that. This can be also really useful if you want more icons in your dock and you just wanted to have the regular layout up here. I can drag 10 icons in here. So yeah, you can see that's a very, very useful tweak. Coming in at number 2 is swipe selection. This is a free tweak in Cydia, and this thing is amazing. If you type a lot on your iPad, it's going to save you so much time. So basically how this works is it's going to allow you to move the little cursor. If you can see the little cursor blinking right there, it's going to allow you to move it really, really fast. When you install this, all you have to do is drag your finger over the keyboard. If you can see that, that little cursor right there is moving. So if I wanted to, like, actually there's a misspelling right there. I tried to spell just, but I only put J-U-S. I just scroll right over, get it where I want it, and T. Normally I'll backspace that, I'll go back over here. I would have had to hold down, give it a second, line it up perfectly, and then do it. It just saves so much time. Like, look at that. Booyah. To make the scrolling even faster, if you use 2 fingers and slide back and forth, it's actually going to go quicker through the text, just so you can pinpoint where you want to go and get to it even a little bit faster. Now if you're wanting to highlight some text and maybe copy and paste it later, or just backspace it really quick and do a lot of it, here's how it works. So let's say I wanted to erase the word testing right here. I scroll over with 2 fingers, okay, and then I'm going to hold the up key or the caps lock key, and I'm going to scroll over. Check that out. I put 1 finger there, scroll over just as I was doing before, and it highlights. So I can actually highlight all this, backspace. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for this. Look how much faster that was. So it's so easy. I just drag this to wherever I want to, hold the little up key, and then select where I want, hit backspace, or tap again and hit copy. Do whatever you want. It's such a useful tweak. I will not be surprised if Apple integrates this into iOS 6, and they 100% should do that, because it is amazing and it saves so much time. And finally, coming in at number 1, and my favorite tweak, which most of you guys probably already know about, is called SB settings. If you don't know about this, you definitely need to check it out. It is free in Cydia, and it's also going to save you a lot of time. So basically what you do here is you swipe the little status bar and it's going to give you this. It's available also for the iPad, but basically what it does is gives you access to a lot of little features that you have to open up in settings, and sometimes go through a few little loopholes and a few little more taps to get to it, and it just takes up a lot of time, where this is super fast. You just swipe and then you've got everything here. So I can turn on airplane mode, I can turn Bluetooth on or off, I can turn down my brightness, or up or down my brightness, so I can change that. I can turn on edge data, I can turn off location, I can see all my processes here, I can go ahead and quit everything that I'm running in the background. I can turn off Wi-Fi, I've even got more, I can refresh it, I've got my dock, I can respring my iPad if it's having some issues, and I can even turn it off from right here. Now before we wrap up this video, let's take one last look at our sponsor, Jack Threads. Only suckers pay full price. If you love alternative apparel brands like Kid Robot, Hurley, and Stussy, but hate wasting all your cash on them, listen up. You can score these premium brands at up to 80% off every day. There's a new invite-only shopping club just for guys called Jack Threads, serving up street, skate, and surfwear at prices that will melt your brain. Oh, and did I mention it's free to join? If you want to sign up, go to jackthreads.com/Ty and you will instantly start saving without having to leave your house. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you click the like button down below. I really appreciate it and it helps me out a ton. And also let me know in the comments down below what your favorite Cydia tweaks for the iPhone or the iPad are. And if you want me to, maybe I would do a top Cydia tweaks for the iPhone soon. So make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to see any more videos like this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!